Hello, my prosperous Libras. Oh, some of you guys are just prospering. I just can't believe what's in front of me. And since 10,000 of you watched the real estate video, I'm assuming that many of you are purchasing real estate or just have a very strong pull or gravitational interest in it. Otherwise, why else would you watch a video that's literally titled real estate? Because that interests you, right? Right. And some of you are already involved in it. Like I said, congratulations to the lady who left a comment and you said, how could you possibly know that I just purchased an apartment complex? Well, these are fortune telling cards, honey. Right. She said, I'm impressed. Congratulations, lady. Congratulations to all of you Librans out there who are purchasing homes, real estate, income property, all that. Yesterday, I went to NACA and I found out what I was approved of. And it was not an amount that was very impressive. And he said, well, if you consolidate your loans, we would think that you would have $735 extra to spend on a mortgage. And we would definitely increase what we are saying that we are willing to give you. So that's where I am. So I'm happy too. And so for the month of August, in regards to Libras who are pursuing the home buying process, the very first card we get, or the main energy, is the card of communication, is a card of a lot of activity, maybe transactions, perhaps travel in regards to home buying. Maybe you want to buy a house outside of the state. This is the Eight of Wands. And look at all that activity. Can you see that card? God, that looks like a glare, but it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, so there's no natural light. So anyway, this is the Eight of Wands. Wands represents a lot of activity, action. 8 represents new beginnings, usually new beginnings after a struggle. So some of you could have already owned a home and lost it, or some of you maybe have tried this process before in the past and it went to a certain extent and it stopped. Yeah, because I'm getting the world reversed in the past, meaning unfinished business, or you could have been one of the people that lost their homes during the recession, whatever. But I am getting that a lot of you have had some type of past experience with home ownership, or perhaps you looked at it before in the past or something like that, and maybe there was a judgment made against moving forward at that time. But now a lot of things have been changing, especially spiritually in your life. There's 3 major arcanas here. So there is a lot of changes that happened that were beyond your control in regards to home ownership in the past up into the recent present. Let's see what that Devil card reverse is about. Excuse me. So far we see that there's going to be, for some of you, okay, there's going to be communication, a lot of communication. For instance, NACA said yesterday you need to contact your student loans and consolidate them. So looks like a lot of communication is going to be taking place in regards to the preparatory stages, or for some of you who are actually going to be given an offers, perhaps next month you're going to be given offers for houses and being told, yes, we accept that offer, or no, we need a counter offer. Or perhaps those of you who own houses already, you're going to be renting out, and a lot of people are going to really like that property that you're going to be renting out to, and you're going to be overwhelmed with the property managers telling you how many different applications they have for people who want to rent your unit. This could mean some of you are getting a timeshare, perhaps. For some reason, I'm feeling that maybe you're going to be communicating with, I feel like somebody might be getting one of those breakfast homes or something, a breakfast inn, something like that. Okay, so let's see what the Devil reverse is about. 2 cards came up. Okay, the High Priestess reversed with the Ace of Cups and the Devil reverse. You know, a lot of times it looks like maybe one of the things that stopped us in the past was just not using our intuitions with new love. And, you know, Libras, the thing about it is soulmates can come from both the Devil, like this is a soulmate. I mean, like this is the Devil card, right? And a soulmate can come from the Devil or from God. When a soulmate comes from the Devil, it's usually a trauma bond. And, and it's a trauma bond, like we're bonded by the shame, pain, and unresolved trauma from the past, as opposed to we are connecting as a result of knowing who we really are, going in the same directions, choosing a partner based off of our authentic self and not off the trauma from the past that we're still trying to resolve. And it looks like in the recent past, a lot of Libras have been moving to a place where if in fact you were in addictive relationships where there could have been a third party involved, or like you just felt chained to a situation because it wasn't healthy. It looks like you are coming permanently out of looking at life like that and moving forward with people with whom you are not using your intuition to start something new with. Okay? And yeah, it looks like you're getting emotionally healthy. And in the recent past, or the near future, wait a minute, this is the present, sorry. The present, this is like recent present though. This is the present, recent present. So this is saying that you are garnering up the strength to be the kind of woman or person that you need to be in order to move forward, to do what you need to do to get yourself ready for this house situation. And one of the things that you're doing is you're dealing with some maybe addictive type of relationships, or maybe addiction to alcohol, drugs, addiction to the wrong kind of people. But since we're talking about the 8 of Cups, and I see the Ace of Cups reverse with the high intuition card reverse, it looks to me like for a lot of Libras, relationships may have been the culprit behind, perhaps in the past, why you didn't go forward in the past, or maybe why your mind is not focused to move in the direction that like you want to move into it with home ownership. But it looks like you're coming out of that. You're coming out of having a impoverished type of mentality regarding relationships, or an impoverished type of reality regarding what is possible. And it looks to me like the cards are saying that it was possible maybe a long time ago, but it just like there just seems to be some bad decisions being made about love. And a lot of that has to do with unresolved trauma. Because see, the devil can only come in and hook you into something that's sick because of some ties that he has perhaps still in your mind because of some negativity that was allowed to happen that has never quite been processed. Okay. And the devil, I just like to call it that because it's easy to remember, but you can call it all kind of stuff. All right. So it looks like some of you are going to be moving into making a major decision. You're going to make a decision to get something new started again. Like this could be home. This could be the loan consolidation. This could mean, let me cross this, but it feels positive. I always go with how I feel when I look at the card. And when I looked at it, my first feeling was positive. So, but let's see what we're going to get as we clarify that card. Okay, so we got the 5 of Swords reversed. I'm going to clarify it again. Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah. So it looks like, now the Queen of Cups to me is a therapist. That's my therapist card because it represents being strong emotionally. And usually if it's just, I don't know, it's just my therapist card. So it looks like some of you are going to get strong emotionally because you're going to start addressing some of these issues. And then you're going to make the decision to change maybe the course of actions that you were changing or that you were taking that weren't getting you the results of the house that you wanted. So that could mean, and this looks like a bad card, but it looks like your emotions are very strong as you make different plans to move forward and you do those things and, different scenarios. The final card is the 9 of Coins. So a lot of you Libras are going to be single this month, not all of you. And if you are a Libra who is currently in a major relationship, you're going to be doing so good that you could be single if you wanted to be. Like you're not going to be financially tied to a situation that maybe you don't want to be in, but you can't leave because you don't have any money. So I see money being really good for Libras this month. And it also is saying, as a Nine of Coins is the answer for how does August look, it looks like you're going to be getting your money together. And some Libras, okay, maybe of the 10,000 that watched and the people who sent me emails and donations, thank you so much for the donations that you guys have been sending me. It just makes a person feel so good to get money, and people simply say, hey, I just want you to know that I'm supporting the station. I don't necessarily want a reading, but keep on doing what you're doing. That's a really great feeling. And I want to thank all of you who have, in fact, commented and got readings and sent me emails and said sweet things and thumbs up and shared the video. Some of these videos have been shared over 500 times. And I'm like, are you serious? My friends in Facebook are like, girl, you're in my Facebook box. And I'm never on Facebook. I'm like, are you serious? So thank you guys so much. And thank you for the donations. And if in fact you do want to donate to this station, I donate to so many tarot card readers because I know what it feels like to get $50, $75, $125 in my PayPal account. And someone is just saying, hey, just keep on doing your thing. I get that because I give it. So if you want to donate or you want a reading, you can use that email at the bottom. In regards to readings, however, if you don't mind waiting until the 3rd week of August, then great. All right, because that's what's up. Okay. All right. So 9 of Coins. Let's look at what else that's saying. They're saying that your guard is going to be down. I feel like your guard maybe had been up a little bit in regards to this situation, perhaps a love situation. Your guard had been up and you've really been trying to keep your guard in regards to letting somebody else in. It doesn't look like that's going to be a problem anymore. Okay. It looks like, a new lover is coming in. It said that in the other reading too. It's like as you move towards getting this house or going to NACA or doing whatever you need to do to get it together, a new lover comes in. And see, for me, what I like, they say that it's a choice. I don't see this as a choice because I see that there is an angel above that's kind of saying, I am bringing this person to you. See, a mate can come to you from the devil or a mate can come to you from God. When it comes from God, that person makes you feel like you are beautiful. That person there's a peace that passes all understanding in that relationship. People are not cheating and lying and stealing. It's not based off of, some type of bull crap. It's really based off of a heartfelt, genuine connection that makes you feel like a beautiful woman. And usually if a soulmate is from God, there is not third parties involved. It's not me, you, and him, and her, and them. It's not all that up and down and low. It's peaceful. And it's a peace that passes understanding. And you know that you're with a soulmate that comes from God because you are progressing and you have your mental health and your emotional health and your money looks good. I'm not saying that everything is perfect because we're imperfect, but it doesn't tear you down. A soulmate that comes from the devil feels real good. Like you may have chemicals that are released. You may want to sing stuff like, to the sky on a natural high, loving you more to the day I die. And it's like, it's consuming though. And you can't like really function on other things because this person is just in your mind, in your head, so strong that while you're feeling good, life is passing you by. You're not getting houses. You're not focused on you, right? But I promise you that the cards have said twice now that as you moved in this direction, like go look for houses this weekend. You don't have a mate, you're single, go out and look for some houses, right? I know what I qualify for now, so I know what I can go and look for. And I know what I will qualify for once my loans are consolidated. So I know what I can, and it feels good. And to think that when you get into this new place, whoever that creep was, that you didn't use your intuition to help you make better decisions, they're not even going to know you in that new space. I just got some new furniture, right? It feels so good to have this new furniture in my house that does not represent the old furniture that I had in LA. You know, because I mean, there's memories on that couch, and he's not in my life anymore, and I want to keep it like that. The end of the month for Libras is the 9 of coins, which represents financial prosperity, abundance. Sometimes it represents a financial windfall. It represents abundance, and some way, somehow, as you move towards getting a house, did I qualify that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, as you use your intelligence, your resources, your intellect, especially your resources, you're going to see how all of this is going to come together. And it's going to come together very abundantly in ways that maybe you never imagined. So don't say, where's the money going to come from? Well, that's you playing God. But if in fact you are one of the people that you feel like God is kind of nudging you in the direction of home ownership, if I were you, I would go while it's just a nudge, because Oprah says that all the time. She was like, the universe will start off by just kind of nudging you just a little bit, right? Then it starts getting gangsta. And if the higher powers want to bless you for some reason, and the higher powers or the powers that be are saying now is the time for real estate, if I were you, I would go while God is being nice about it. Because if he wants to bless you and you're not letting him, he will touch your experience. Okay. Like some of you Libras, you can't even walk into your house. You just can't stand being there. You don't know why you can't stand being there. You haven't left. Nothing is shaking you up to where you got to leave, but you don't like going home. And it's because he don't want you there no more. He wants you either in a bigger house, a better house, your own house, or someplace else, but not there. See, I don't want God to get into my experiences, because then he would make it unbearable to live here. It will be unbearable to walk in the house when God doesn't want me in that place anymore. So let's move while we can move. So the theme for Libras and the home ownership is ludicrous. When God moves, you move. Ludacris has a song. He says, when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. All right? So if you want a reading, and again, you don't mind waiting for the 3rd week of August, go ahead and send me an email and I'll let you know what my prices are, and we can move on from there. If this video has been out for maybe a week or two, then please be patient with me in regards to when you can get a reading. I really appreciate that. I'm very humbled by it, and thank you all for your support. And Libras, good luck with your homes. When I move, you